We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I mean, I had a lot of young dudes when I first came in. But Saints traded me Jaden Daniels for fucking Justin Fields. I was like, okay. Well, he likes speed. That's why he did that shit.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1.
Yeah, but Fields is 93.
As we're underway in week 4.
And then somebody gave me Drake London and Dawkins, the last user. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
So a teammate picking him up there.
Hey, last time we played, you got that shit on like my second kickoff return. I was like, yeah, I need that shit back.
You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured.
Yeah, I know. You goddamn motherfucker came in. You fucking cheating, bro.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some.
See, I should have goddamn ran one to start this shit.
Touchdown, Packers. A big play there.
I knew that's that. He was supposed to win defense, bro. He was up until the last week of the season. He was leading in defensive player of the year and defensive rookie of the year. And then he got jumped in both races the last week because Because, like, my last 3 games were fucking Sims. Because Tito simmed against me. And then, I think it was, like, Giants or Eagles. The Eagles.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
And then, goddamn, Madden hold me in my playoff game. Goddamn, this man pull out the all whites on the road game, and then of course it fucking snows. Come on, bro, that's a bad tradition.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 30, second down coming up. You look at this Packers defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges come in the passing game because against the run.
No, I had the Rams. I ended up having an AI dude because I traded Stafford. I had that paper route Eddie dude.
Maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And then I had it on what's his face, Willis, and the other shit.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So
it might not always work, but I got some shit.
To 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Daniels. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
I seen that shit. I seen him run down. I was like, I pray to God he don't fucking catch this bitch, bro.
Well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level. And now you've got a big place to run the football.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice,
but at least he ain't goddamn out for 28 weeks to a bruised shoulder.
As he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Daniels. And the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
I need the Cubs to goddamn hold on, bro. Don't let the Dodgers come back. Bucks fucking trash. Giannis need to fucking leave. Bruh, it's fucking, they got the bases loaded. No fucking else.
Up the middle they go. It's Morrison, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there.
Said, we still gonna dive over here.
Now on the year. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
I think the only dive I got in my playbook is an I-1. So I think the only dive play I got in my playbook is that I-1.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Hey, you got a zig in it.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Oh, he got tanked.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the...
That motherfucker definitely just bounced off the his stick.
Game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1. Throwing. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Working out of the gun. Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Packers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pushing his way through, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Oh, I thought he knocks
the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very
my wide receiver's so crazy.
What do you do? Run and try and get some yards?
No, that'll be in this bed. Now I got Drake London, what's his face that you cut? Reed. Yeah.
Now a handoff up the middle.
I overpaid for him, but that was before I got London, so I just need the second receiver at the time.
Tackle is made at the Packers 41. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Daniels. He finds his man complete. That's Morrison.
Hey, I signed 3 fucking traded motherfuckers this offseason.
Unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
That was me last year. I had like 100 something, like 158. I signed a damn superstar left tackle, X Factor, goddamn pass rusher, and a damn superstar safety.
Punt, go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air goes Daniels. On the move to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Shit, that's what cost me the damn playoff shit.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jaden Daniels, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dang, bro, they ain't want to got down.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Let's go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
That's the only thing I hate about the customs in this game. Once you create a damn custom playbook, there ain't no fucking audibles. You gotta do all that shit manually. I was in the middle of the game trying to goddamn audible. I couldn't even do that shit. That shit was blank when I hit square.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I'm dead.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there.
And he got the right juke shit. That's the only thing I like about my running back. His jukes are weird as fuck.
And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Yeah.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Damn, that ain't no pass interference.
The last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle they go. It's Morrison. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, damn, they just need to hold that shit. I forgot you had him. I seen that shit in the practice prep. I'm like, this motherfucker gonna chase Young, bro.
For a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 8 yards on the return.
Yeah, I got him not last offseason, but the season before.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10. On play action. Love to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down.
Ah, that's a pull. That should have been 3rd and 1.
For a Packer 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Love looking to throw it. Firing quickly here. And it's complete.
My defense around.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Bro, zone's all fucked up.
As they call his number again, he's got 15 yards here.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like
that's definitely going on the fucking. Let me screen grab that.
Right there at the 22-yard line.
That's going on the low lights.
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Really? Bro, there was 3 of them motherfuckers over there.
His own 18. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Shit, I didn't see you boy behind him. He was wide open.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd.
And he was going against London's tall ass. I thought he was wide open. I was like, fuck it. Let's get some yards on this bitch.
Standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but also.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 9 now. And caught by London. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Shreds him with his... The ball comes out.
Bruh.
But it looks like one of the DBs has...
He was out of bounds, yes.
Wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean... That's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, good shit. I tried to throw that in.
And it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Oh, never run press. That was my fault for running press, too, though.
8 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
6 viewers for 1.
So the Packer kickoff team set
Shit,
to
I had
go as they
like-
will kick this one away.
I had like 18 for the playoff game. Yeah.
And he's going to get this across.
And I wanted to beat him because I wanted you to beat Dolphins, bro, but I really wanted him to beat you just because of that shit he was talking.
Well, they come out and take a
I
look
thought I
at
lost
him.
to it.
We will step aside for just a moment. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your
Bro, you the only motherfucker whose defense has at least one person.
That one might need to go back to the drawing board.
That sticks me,
Almost
shit.
a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass though. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline. And
Yeah, it was in the other league. Bro, I run that shit on everybody, bro. Like, at least, I usually do it like once a game.
First half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, I had triangle wide open.
Trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Oh, no, it's in the wheel,
Still
man.
incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Steelers
I put the controller.
at their own 23. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions.
Man,
Tells
that
with
shit
his
to me.
talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. Flush to his right. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Morrison. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember,
They low-key need to make Tank. Like, he can at least have Tank, because his shit's up. But, like, bro, there's some running backs out here that don't need to be having a fucking Tank, bro. Yeah, or at least, like, a power back attribute shit.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Bro, it's crazy how ready we was for NCAA to come out. And then as soon as Madden dropped, it was like,
one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to let it go again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he will be brought down.
I still play it every now and then, but it just be like my little dynasty shit, like my offline. I don't be doing the online shit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
I ain't even done that shit yet.
And we welcome you back live now.
Yeah, I had an
online
one I did with a couple friends from my last job. That's how we did it. It was Heisman. It was like you get 2 tries. That's it.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
I definitely do want to be some.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And they were still struggling? I ain't struggling on the damn varsity. Forget that.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense.
All-American, I might slip up once every now and then.
We'll start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well.
But really, if you got the right playbook, bro, like, you can really goddamn just go off on everything.
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
This is 2nd and 8. Pass complete. George
I just knew he took that one step in. That's all I need.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Back to throw. Daniels going for the deep ball. Oh, and that is into the
Bitch, I knew I should have hit X.
That's a good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work.
Damn, I
with the
had
ball
that
in the
shit.
air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now 3rd down and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will pin them nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would.
You seen that hair coming across the field?
The hands of our defense and have them win the game. In this case,
Yeah, not the case.
not at all.
Bro, it took me like 30 minutes to find a damn light-skinned motherfucker with some hair. For him, bro.
Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
Last online franchise I was in, it was like 7 games, maybe 10 at Cincinnati. Bro, I lost in the Big 12 championship with no time left. I scored the game. I scored the go-ahead touchdown with like 18 seconds left. That motherfucker, who's they running back this year that got the DWI?
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard.
Whoever they running back is, he was like the preseason All-American or whatever. Bro, that motherfucker broke an 80-yard touchdown with no fucking time left.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. A third down conversion.
I probably still got the fucking highlight in my phone. Cause I said that shit to House of Highlights.
They're connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
From the left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right
I meant to
down
change
the
my
field.
pass
Just
rush's
like
abilities
that,
for this game because I can't use that shit against you. Because you like to run too fucking much.
And just shy
I got the pass committed on him.
Right at the 1.
Because you know, if you goddamn do that shit on a run play, that shit fucks everything
He's
up.
been a tough man to bring down all night. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? He'll try again. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Wait, who y'all got? Micah Hudson?
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Yeah, see, no, I don't even want to be in that league. That already sounds like some bullshit.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels.
Boy, I thought he was about to leap up and pick that shit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Daniels looking to throw. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth.
Let's go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They go play action. Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Morrison. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 3rd and 9 here. Throwing now is Daniels. And Owen coughed it up, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
Yeah. See it, MLA.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll take this to the
No,
other
Bryce
side
is
of
in
the
there.
field before going out of bounds.
Seahawks is in there.
57 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Yeah, so he beat the shit out of Bryson earlier.
Throwing. Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Damn.
And as he dragged across each
He
zone,
couldn't take the shit
you
out.
see him pointing.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Man, he talking about let's fucking go tomorrow.
37 yards. And the Packers are going
He's
to be
on those
moving to
girls,
4-0 as they
bitch.
extend their lead.
I still can't believe I fucking gave him the
Right down
division
the
this
middle.
year.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
The fucking Falcons and NC2? Bro, we had the same record going into the fucking end of the season and shit. I'm up 31-14. Like going into the fourth, I try to be funny. I sent him a picture of fucking flights to Cancun and shit. I took a screenshot from Atlanta to Cancun. It was like, hey, man, you goddamn get him in now before the price rises and shit. He ended up tying the game up. Well, he's down by 3. With like a minute something left. And there's like clocks running. He ain't got no more timeouts and shit. Like, pretty much I got that shit. Bro, this motherfucker tackles me as I'm throwing to a bottle. The motherfucker. Ball pops up in the air. No, the ball just went straight up in the air, and another D lineman was there. And fucking catches it and runs that shit back, bro.
Up the middle they go. Morrison. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across
unnecessary
the 40.
roughness.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Daniels. Got London on a slant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass.
I'll take that.
Oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
That motherfucker Pickens can't throw.
As they'll start their own 24-yard line. So the pass interference.
Only reason I threw that shit was because of the flag.
And this will remain a turnover.
I seen the defense bite. I was like, oh yeah, I got his ass this time.
Up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Damn, he's trying to get that side.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 7-5.
Now Love. Short throw to Musgrave. Oh, fighting off the defender. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now.
I knew that's where she was going. I was like, nope, you're going to dump that bitch.
Right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
I was thinking one more edge rusher going up.
Here's Love. Flush to his right.
Even with all the damn DBs and shit.
And a throw right sideline is complete.
Them motherfuckers can't cover forever.
Get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the
I say, but your D tackle strong as shit, though.
Another completion for big yardage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they
shit, that's where I'm at with Pickens right now, bro. I got like $8 million going into the offseason. But Pickens really the only one on the thing that I might just reconstruct since we're only doing like 2 more seasons.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Yeah, I traded for Drake London for a third last year, signed him to a new deal, and then I signed them 3 fucking traded players. That was getting there like $160 million just by themselves.
Able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Bruh, against Beeman? My man touched that shit by 2 yards.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers' hands.
And there was nobody around. Like, he could have let that shit goddamn go.
Ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And it's incomplete.
Oh, I thought he still caught it.
Couldn't connect. The incompletion
Hey, that close. Give him
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty.
That'd have been like, I'll see y'all next man. If y'all let me back in.
The line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. That's complete to Dobbs. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. And that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there.
Only reason I did it, well, he was on like the 2-yard line. That's the only reason I got that shit. It was when I was playing Texans in this league. You know, he got the Giants and the other shit.
Now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30.
Yeah, you know he got the Giants. And, I mean, it's hard to talk when you fucking finish the season what?
The Pittsburgh offense at
7-9, 5-8, or some shit. Only reason he gonna make it this year is because goddamn G left.
Late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
To throw is Daniels. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Especially with this, I'm not used to having a goddamn monster running back. You know me, I usually just have someone that's just good enough to catch some goddamn passes or something.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball.
So you can move corners and safety and shit? I ain't know that. Okay.
But give them credit. They're going to go down fighting.
They got to stay there, yeah.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's like when I first joined, that's what that shit
Escaping
was.
the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Taking
And
his
that will
crap.
be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good.
I said, you already know how.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Daniels going to throw for it.
Like, Ben's not giving him that.
He lost the football.
Are y'all gonna fucking block me?
Built up by the offense, but here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
I say he was wrong. I thought he was the way he was rolling.
They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Love fires that quickly outside, and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
I needed 3 combined. I think it was like forced fumbles, tackles for loss, and pass breakups. But I think he got
looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Love looking to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds.
No tackles for like, yeah, bro, he ain't getting that shit. He got 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. So I think if he gets 1 tackle for a loss, he should be good.
Inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
He right here in the middle. He running to the right. Yeah, run that shit to the right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just throws this one away. Smart
Hey, run like a little mesh play.
And it brings up second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case,
All right,
it's
throw
the
that
offense
shit.
still throwing the football up big
Run
in
it to the
fourth
right.
quarter.
I'm saying throw it to the receiver that's running the mesh route to the right.
Buffalo 18.
To the air again, Love. And now here is another interception. And the Steelers are going to get
That should be it. That should be it, but I wanted to get the tug just in case. You good,
I think
though.
you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought?
Because they be really weird with how they fucking
It's beyond
do
stunning
shit,
to me
yeah.
because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber,
GG's, bro.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely.
See if
If
we
you
got
told
this
me
shit.
this coming into the ballgame, I would have